Dark Heresy running through Tattered Fates. We've got the gang back together again, and let's see where we last left off last week or 2 weeks ago. They had tracked down the White Scholar in the Chancel Athenaeum, or in the Librarium district of the area, and followed him back to a little office, had a quick chat when they were interrupted in their discussion by a group of ne'er-do-wells, I think is a gentle way to put it. Red-handed killers who indulge their desires for spilt blood and pain amidst the crowds of the festival, right? Nasty people. Yes, and that's where we left off. Anybody else have anything to add before we get to a nice, gentle combat in this crowded room?
It's not combat yet, is it?
Well, you said you weren't going to let them
Spoiler alert.
do the thing they wanted to do, so they all pulled their guns, and then we ended last session. So you can certainly opt to ignore combat if you would like. That's an option available to you. It's not an option I would recommend.
Good to know.
It's there.
I mean, I have armor, so I feel very confident.
All right, so that being said, everybody select your token and, of course, roll initiative.
I can't.
Which is a D10 plus your agility bonus.
I can't select my token.
Same.
Oh, every time it loves to do this.
I guess get some battle music on.
Oh, apparently Dan is
Excuse
dead.
me.
Dan died.
No, I'm not dead. I don't know how to roll initiative.
So it's on that character sheet. So if you select your token, and then go to the segment where it has movement and initiative in your character sheet, and then hit either from AG or custom if you have any bonuses or anything.
My thing doesn't work for.
Okay,
So what?
custom, 1d10 plus 3.
Okay, I'll just do a regular roll, 1d10 through this.
All right, just clearing the old one off.
Oh, do I roll again?
No. I can fix you.
8 plus my agility 4.
I got a 0? Oh, 3.
I have a 12.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. I have a 12.
All right, so these guys.
I was in there.
We want higher, right?
He cleared everything.
Okay, let's do it again.
No, just wait. I'll add everything.
What is my weapon?
Oh wait, Jace, if you go first, now's your chance for your grenade.
Who's missing? Hermes,
I'm not going first.
Good. Severus, good.
But they're clumped up. It's the perfect grenade opportunity.
Alright, but I got a 7 on my initiative.
Oh, that's thanks.
Seven. All right.
Feels like we haven't fought in a while.
Last game was pure narrative. You guys were just
Hmm.
chugging along.
That's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
Easy. Easy.
We're all peacemakers here. Come on.
Are we?
Well, I like smashing heads in and. Yeah.
5. Okay, so that is 9. 13.
Highest number goes first, right?
Right.
Something like that, right?
Something like that? Because you're adding your agility bonus, so...
Okay.
Oh, and then Tib's 12 also isn't. So Tib and Octus will go after. Oh wow, two of them go before the majority of us. That's
Okay, 12 for... Is anybody missing from the list?
Tib. Tib is missing.
I got 12 plus my agility.
D10 plus your agility, right?
Yeah.
So the question is, what's everybody's agility bonuses, right?
Mine's like 4 plus an 8.
So
Doesn't it include it already? I put
Well,
for
right,
each.
but- Yeah, but just for my own sanity, tell me, because we have
Mine is 3.
just the people with so 12.
yeah, just the people with 12s. What is your agility bonus? Because it determines who goes first.
My agility
Oh.
bonus is 4.
Same here, 4.
Okay, so you two go before that guy. Cool. And 9 is both of them. Cool. And we're good to go. So, number 13. Alright, yeah, so just a very nasty looking bloke with a masked face and, bloody splatters all over his clothes. Very, very, very mean guy. He is actually going to go ahead and hard at the closest person, which is Hermione.
No. Come at me, mutant.
Let's see, and he is.
I mean, Bane.
That's the killer. That's
Oh yeah, some of us are still pretty beat up. Oh no, you guys got healed.
Yeah, we all got healed.
That's
everybody.
right.
I think most everybody, if not everybody, is good. So
Yeah.
that is going to. Okay, so he attacks you, Hermione, and he is going to hit you. Would you like to dodge, or if you have a melee weapon out, parry?
If I dodge, can I do an attack later on?
So a
Does
dodge
that-
is a reaction that you do not on your turn,
Okay.
and it lets you avoid the damage if you succeed. But it does use up your reaction. You only get one reaction a turn unless you have some of the talents that give you extra ones.
Okay, I will dodge this attack. What is he attacking me with?
He has what appears to be a very sharp razor knife.
That does not look good, and I will try to dodge that, of course. Roll my dodge.
Yep. That's it. So you're just looking to beat the.
I don't think I have any modifiers for that.
Can you parry
Yep.
instead?
I do not. I do not have a weapon out. Submit.
Yeah. So that would be difficult.
No.
No dodge.
Why do I not see my roll come on?
It should be down at the bottom if you're not all the way down.
There we
the
go.
bottom.
There we go. Whoa! I just missed. Oh man. Oh, I tried to dodge, but not too successful.
All right. So that is 7 damage. And
Wow.
To your leg. So.
Yeah,
With 2
maybe
pens.
armor.
So basically, what we're gonna do is look at what is your leg armor.
Nothing.
Wait, hold on. Don't you
Okay.
have full body armor? Except
No,
for-
not yet.
Wait, hold on. Does your character sheet come with full body armor?
No. I have a
Yeah, I thought an army is started with the.
mesh vest. That's all I have.
Oh.
So 4 to the body. So nothing to the legs. 7
Okay.
damage.
7 damage minus your toughness bonus. So the tens digit of your toughness stat.
4. 45.
Cool.
So 4. So 7 minus 4 is 3. So you take three wounds.
Okay. Now I just have to find wounds.
All right. Now Octus, it's up to you. As
Take
Hermione
this
figures out
second page.
how much he got sliced, just cuts right into his unarmored leg, and some of the blood just sprays out into the room.
Okay, Octus,
What?
since we are the two are there, go first. You want to coordinate this attack?
Well, all I got is melee, so I gotta go in for the kill.
Wait, hold on. I believe you have other actions such as melee, such as I can get a little bit closer and you can get. Can you prep an attack for when an enemy approaches?
Yeah, you can delay.
So I can move in front of you. Can I control my token? Yeah, like up here, I take like a shotgun blast of these two, try to do some damage, and you prepare a melee attack when they charge me since I got a lot of armor.
Actually, I do have throwing knives.
Yeah, you try a throwing knife if you want. Okay, first, why isn't this my armor on here?
Well, actually, I'm just gonna take my sword and the one that's on Hermione. I'm gonna go slash him.
Okay,
Yes.
so you're gonna charge at him, right?
Yeah.
So that's a plus 10 to hit, and then he's by himself right now, so you're outnumbering, which is another 10.
So plus 20.
And then I think, did you have a mono dagger? Did you have the dagger?
I'm using a sword.
Okay. Then yeah.
I have double
yeah.
team. Is that only for me or does it apply
That's
to
just
my
for you.
friendlies?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just for you.
Okay, so weapon skill, here we go, plus 20. Yeah.
Good job.
Nice.
Skill is 36, 46, 56. Despite roll 20 saying that's a success, it isn't, unfortunately.
Oh, it isn't.
No?
Yeah, it's because it's a success with a negative point.
For
Four,
some
because
reason,
you're-
it says success if you don't have one whole failure. It's really dumb.
I forget. Does
Oh,
my
I
carapace
got
armor
good damage
have-
on it too.
Sorry. Hey, does my carapace armor? I forget. It's like where I have 5 points of armor or 4.
The carapace is 5.
I swear, like some of the stuff is not even updated.
Now, Tim, why don't you go block me and go right in front of me so I don't get hit?
Yeah, you
People get hit by the dude you're
You
fighting.
didn't care to discuss that with me, but that's fine.
It's you're up, Tip. What would you like to do?
Okay, do I have any range penalties if I move next to the guy? Take a shot at his friends.
Well, I mean, if you're right next to it, you'd be in melee, so you can't. I don't know if you can shoot out of melee or not. I feel like that'd probably be the minus 20 penalty for shooting into melee. I don't know if there's a penalty for shooting out of melee. I don't know. You found something I haven't covered yet, so I'm
Okay,
gonna say yes, and it'd be a minus 20.
Shooting into melee minus 20, it says.
Well, yeah, I know shooting into melee. I don't know shooting out of melee
Out of
at
melee.
someone else.
Yeah, there's something about only being able to use pistols or something when you're...
Well, that's when you're fighting in melee. So if he's using a pistol weapon, then theoretically he could shoot. We're getting wildly weird. So
Okay, I'm gonna take a shotgun blast to these two over here. Is that pop?
yeah.
Okay, because it's a scatter gun, so it's a better chance to hit.
Well, so yeah, you have to be at point blank range, which is actually I think 1 square closer. So you have to move into where he's in.
Yeah,
melee.
right in front of me, Tib. Come on. Move right there.
But I am gonna move, but first I'm gonna shoot. Because I can shoot those two in that scatter, so at least they'll hit a bit of them, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Stick, and do I get any positive bonuses? Like
What's the range?
the range is 30.
Yeah, so it's short range, so plus 10.
Nice, and I can take a aim it.
Yep. You can take a half action aim, which is another plus 10.
Nice. Ooh, 3 degrees of success.
Yeah,
wow.
so that hits.
That's a 1d10 plus
Who
4.
are you shooting at?
Well, I shoot in their general direction. I'll also say
But you have to pick one. It only hits one target.
yeah, the pink one with the weird tentacles
This one?
peering on his head. Yeah, Mr.
Okay.
Role play over there. That's what I call him, Mr. Fantasy.
Okay, so as a reaction, he is actually going to do a thing.
Oh, don't tell me he's just got to dodge. It's forfeit.
If
tell me he's a-
only he was just gonna dodge, right?
Yeah, let's hope he's not a psyker.
Six.
So he is.
He looks pretty scary.
Second here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what he does.
Plus 4, that's a 10. I do 10 damage total if I.
Gotcha. Well, let's see if you do hit, right? But you know, everybody has 17 rules, so I have to look at them really quick to make sure I don't miss anything.
Yeah, 17 rolls to dodge, which pisses me off right now because I got a good hit. 10 damage.
It's a
And
shame
that's a
like
Fuck.
19. Okay, that will pass. So he actually extends, or he sees the shot coming and stops for a moment and holds up a hand, and in his hand he catches the pellets and tosses them to the ground.
Wow.
Tips is like aiming is like, by the Emperor, I'm fucked.
Oh man, a psyker.
And now it is his turn, and he is going to.
Oh no. Only a ninja can fight a ninja. We need a psyker. Oh fuck, now I'm really scared.
So he. Up to 5.
And fuck, like, passing all the shells of that was just absurd.
So in response, he is going to, let's see if he.
We might be able to just overwhelm him if we all shoot at him. I think he only gets like one reaction, right?
I'm switching
Okay,
to a
yeah,
las
that-
gun.
So he is going to reach just behind Tib and grab one of the tables and pulls it back at Tib.
Whoa.
Test
Like-
power
Like he physically grabs it, or he does it with his.
with his
Cool.
mind.
Ooh, with his mind.
Kind of like a Jedi throwing a table at you.
Yeah, no, it's very much he's trying to pull the table and hit Tib with it. So 40. Oh my, yeah, he does it, and he wonks Tib with the table. Let's see, can you dodge? Flame on a successful. Solve the hit as if your test was an attack. Okay, so yeah, you can dodge if you like.
What damage does that do, the table?
You don't get to know the damage. You just get to choose if you're gonna dodge or not.
Tibbs got heavy armor, toughness of 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna make that dodge just for the heck of it.
Jokes on you. It's table with negates armor.
Nope,
Uh-oh.
that's not gonna do it. Okay, so for every 5 points, I can list more, which is good because I think I did.
Oh fuck.
I think it's 5. Okay.
Tib is finally taking damage. Huzzah. Let's get him hurt.
9
Okay, with my armor and toughness.
minus armor and let's see.
5,
where
6,
he-
7, 8. I take 1 wound.
Well, hang on. Let me see. Where did he hit you with his test? He rolled a 5, which is a 50, which is the body. So yeah.
As the table, Tib just like gets bonked on the head. Is like, fuck.
Oh, okay. And a bunch of these guys all in a row. Why not? And the weapons they have are all stabby. All right, they're gonna just pile up, I guess. So this one's gonna go here, and he is going to try to attack. Call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Don't you go there, Tib.
Tib got hit with a table by
He's gonna
space
attack,
magic.
Hermione as well.
Okay.
His charge, which is
Wait, doesn't Romulus get a turn since he's part of their group?
and that's gonna hit Hermione. You already dodged, so
Yep.
you don't have a dodge anymore.
What's he attacking him with?
Another. They all have these very very sharp, very short, like razor blades.
Okay.
That
Like
they're
mono
just
blades?
Kind of, Yeah, I mean, their edge is very, very sharp, but it's one of those they're just trying to like almost cut to hurt as opposed to kill right away.
Part of the fun.
Okay, and that is 8 to the body, 62's body, with 2 path. So take your armor -2.
Armor is 4 minus 2. That's 2.
And then your toughness.
4.
Okay, so that's 6 soak, essentially, minus the 8 is 2 wounds.
Okay.
So you take 2
Not
more
terrible. Where am I getting that? To the body?
That was the body, yeah. But where
Yeah,
the
2
damage doesn't matter. So he runs up and just takes his razor blade and slashes down across your chest, and it pierces through the mesh.
The mesh
vesting
armor.
and some more blood. So you're just being harrowed. And the next one is going to run past and attack the man in the back.
Yeah, quick question. Does Romulus join in our battle?
He can, I guess. This last one misses. If you're gonna ask nicely for Romulus's help. So he'll come back around next time. But again, somebody has to ask nicely before he'll do it. So, Jace, it's your turn.
Can I disengage?
That's a full action, but you can.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend it since
yeah.
then you would be overwhelmed.
No. How would you be over?
Look, it
Well-
would basically be hold on, this character. Dan's character that'd be overwhelmed with surround, and also Octus too.
I mean, functionally, all of you are counting towards the melee count.
Yeah.
Is the way it works in this weird game.
Oh. And I guess you could disengage, but
Okay,
we'd lose our advantage.
So you are technically outnumbering the enemy in this situation.
Whose turn is it?
That's Jason's.
Okay.
Okay. Am I able to dodge a reactionary attack?
I'm sorry?
So if I were to just move here, right, it would give an attack of opportunity to the guy.
No,
Can I dodge that
is
attack?
A dodge is a reaction you have to take on your turn. Just like you can't dodge a counterattack, would be the other edge case.
Okay. I guess with Lad's pistol, we're going to shoot the guy who engaged me.
Yeah, you can shoot with a pistol in melee. That's fine.
Does Lad's pistol have semi?
I don't think the base las pistol has semi-auto. Let's see. There's too many guns in this game. Nope, just single.
Okay. Alright, well, if it's single. Okay, so melee does slightly more damage. It's I
mean, if you have ambidextrous 2-weapon wielder, you can use both.
Okay, we're just gonna last pistol the guy in front
Yeah,
of.
depending on if you have like swift attack or something, that's extra melee, or there's a lot of options.
And then half action aim.
Okay. Half action aim, blast him, plus 10 for outnumbering, plus 10 for your aim. That's a 20.
Would he be considered point blank?
No, that's the designator that because you are in melee, so you're just you have to be not in melee. Melee is like functionally 0 meters, and then point blank is like 1 to 4 meters.
Right.
Each of these squares is a meter, or
I'm abstracting a little bit. It's
Okay.
kind of like just like 1 away is, because I think everything is set up to be in feet.
So I'm gonna set it to middle range.
Because your poor GM doesn't know how to, do all these things right.
I don't know, you would say a square is like 5 feet.
And it's an additional 10 for outnumbering.
Yep. So 10 for aim and 10 for outnumbering.
Ooh. Nice.
2 degrees.
There you go. That's a hit. And dice roll 34 is the body. So go ahead and roll damage. 7. Let's see. Oh no. Let's see. Needs an armor when you're.
Doesn't that do more damage against primitive armor?
No. Everything does more damage against primitive armor unless it's primitive. But they're not wearing any primitive armor. But that's okay because, well, it's not okay for you. It's fine for me.
Oh, I have a skill I could use.
Okay, yeah, so you shoot him in the chest, and the last round burns into his skin, and it kind of actually scorches back some of the clothing he's wearing, and underneath you see it just almost just barely leave a mark, and you see that the flesh beneath is carved and cut with these horrible symbols that seem to run and curl together and weep as you look at them, and they almost burn into your vision.
Yikes.
And he does not appear to have been damaged much at all by that.
guys are some...
Damage 7 did not hurt him at all? Oh boy. That's not good.
Certainly isn't Severus 64th of that name.
It's gonna be 63 left after this combat. So
They're about to have to stamp out 65.
that's right. That's
Or all
right.
21.
65.
Never do the hit. No, never do what hit him.
So what I'm thinking is doing a aluminum blast on a guy.
Okay.
It says it's got a range of 10. That's what I was asking what the range is.
Yeah, I think if you're just trying to hit him, that's fine.
So, I mean, the guy in the back.
They're all in melee where they're at. So if you want to get the guy in the back, you will have to like kind of edge around the back of your group-ish.
You
Right.
hit him with the table.
It doesn't say in the book like what kind of action it is. It just says, just a successful ballistic tap. Direct this energy against a single opponent within 10 meters. So is it like a half action? Would you say to shoot or? And can I aim with it?
Like
Is
it's
the other
under the
question.
talents.
Yeah, it's under the
Yes,
talents.
Spell it. Luminum. Charge. No. Blast.
Blast.
Electroinductor potential coil. With proper repair, using your electroinductors, you may create a crackling ball and a successful ballistic test. Each time you use this talent, gain a level of fatigue, which has actually been errata to take a toughness test at challenging, which is +0. Otherwise, you take the level of fatigue, so that's nice. But again, you will possibly take a level of fatigue by using this ability.
No, that's cool. I've got an energy cache. I took that as my last upgrade. Aluminum blast, charge, aluminum shock, and aluminum charge are fatigue free.
Ah, well, see, that makes a specific item that I know about even more broken. But we're not going to go to that.
What?
Well,
it's marginally better than the last pistol. Come on.
It costs 6,000 thrones and is of very rare, and it makes all of those abilities completely busted. So we're not gonna go there.
Oh, okay. I want one of those.
Yeah, no, it's never gonna happen. The book The Lathe Worlds is broken. But anyway, yeah, feel free to. You'll have to move, like, kind of, let's just say, behind Octus and Tib. Let's just call it here. And then,
Sure.
yeah, you can shoot him.
Does it, so,
Table throwing bastard.
is it like half actions to shoot? Like, could I aim? Like, that's something that the book never really
That'd be a
explains.
half action move and then a half action shoot, right?
Okay, for next time, would it, assuming I'm still alive,
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
you can do an aim and then a shot? Okay.
Yep, I think that makes sense.
Cool.
Assuming I'm still alive.
I'm very, deference to the GM's power to destroy here, man. This is gonna be a tough fight, guys. It already is, man. So yeah, I say a quiet prayer, quickly, outside in binary, out loud, and then after that I say, Omnissiah, guide my hand, guide my aim, and I take a shot at him. I hold out my palm and blast him. So it's just a ballistic test roll, right? Just a straight up roll, because no aim.
Ooh.
Oh, dissed.
That does not do it. And then what did you take specifically? Sorry.
Aluminum blast,
No, the
energy cache.
whatever.
With the other talent, energy cache.
Is that a vape pen?
You no longer gain fatigue from using aluminum charge, aluminum shock, and aluminum blast.
Bam.
It's a lot of points, though, right? You gotta follow that path. It's a lot of XP.
All right, Hermione, you are up.
I am very injured from the previous engagement and now just being hit 2 times. I look around and it's friendlies behind me, but in front of me and to my left and my right is enemies. So I decide to attack the one that attacked me first.
Okay.
Wait, no, sorry. I attacked the one that is slightly injured, the one that has the scars that we can see. Yes. My options are, can I use my auto gun?
No, that's a basic weapon, and you are in melee. You can only use pistols in melee weapon combat.
Okay. I will have to draw out a melee weapon.
Do you have quick draw?
I do not.
Okay, that takes a half action then.
Okay, I'll use my half action and then draw out my club, and I kind of raise it above my head, ready to swipe down at this monster who is next to me, and I will attack.
Don't roll yet. Don't forget you have that gang up thing.
Yeah, I do have that gang up thing.
Yep.
So you are outnumbering them, and you have the gang up.
Crab, for context purposes, what is the blast radius of grenades?
They're like blast 4. What kind of grenade?
The corrosive grenade that...
That has a possibility because of unreliable to straight up just kill everyone here, and we can just go play something else.
We always play Sea of Thieves.
And also, don't forget, we also have their fate points.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
They give you a +10, or you can re-roll.
Okay.
Or in the case of the grenade that kills everybody, you can burn a fate point but not that.
It could have been useful before they all piled into the fracas. At this point, it's more dangerous. But actually, I think I did note that one. So, process.
I do not get. I'm not aiming, of course, because I've already used my half turn to pick up my weapon. And how do I get There's no option to put in modifiers.
Yeah, there is. You just click your attack roll,
Yeah, attack.
like weapons skill, then you added it manually.
Yeah, because when you click it, it'll ask for a modifier, and then it'll...
So I click hit right on my club, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and it just gives me the option of no aim, and I just submit. Attack type, standard charge, all out, a standard attack.
Yeah, don't click
Yep.
the weapon.
And then my modifier is a +20.
Plus 10, and then whatever
Yep,
your gang up
20.
is.
Yeah, it's another plus 10.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Excess of 3.3
Okay, on him.
degrees
Go ahead and roll some damage.
damage.
81 is what? The leg?
That's.
Oh,
Right.
wait, that's a 10.
Oh, and you
There's
rolled
a
a
10
10
in there.
Oh, there is a 10 in there. Okay, so
Yeah.
now
See it.
roll another.
How do you see what I rolled? I have
So,
to mouse
because
over
you're,
it. Okay.
so yeah, if you mouse over it, normally with roll 20, if one of the dice is the maximum probability, the number
Uh-huh.
will be green.
Oh, wow.
Righteous fury.
Okay, so
Right.
roll a d100 and roll less
Roll
than
a
51.
D100.
Right?
Slash R D100.
No.
Oh.
It unfortunately does not confirm.
That's terrible.
Yeah, well, that's life, right? Like that's why.
Righteous fury can't.
That's
Frag grenade is in fact
learning
blast
life lessons.
4, 2d10 explosive with the unstable quality, which is in the weapons quality table. I'm on page 128, but I'm not 100% positive.
Yeah, you're right. 130 is unstable.
Okay, dang. Oh, no. 128 is the weapon special qualities table.
Damn.
Oh, I play this game too much.
Yeah.
So that's what that grenade does. Coming back to Hermione.
I swing wildly at this beast, and I get 13 pen.
At 8, that's going to be a leg. So your club crunches down into the opponent's leg, and it scrapes away some of the corrupted flesh, and again, as it mashes away their garments and their leg clothing just rips free. You see that their flesh appears to be engraved with these horrible sigils and key stones just across their form. And so he is going to take
Foul heretics.
a decent amount of damage, but what would normally have slain a regular person, he is still somehow standing.
We need
Does
flamers.
he look heavily wounded?
Oh yes, it definitely was a telling blow, and again would have lain low any conventional mortal man, but this person appears to be almost fueled by some kind of unholy ritual or energies.
Oh.
Too bad we don't have flamers, guys.
Yeah, Hermione is
I
quite
use the
shocked.
flamer.
Hermione is quite shocked at the blow. He knew that the blow, he put all his might into the blow and smacked it into the guy's leg, but then it turns out that he would have expected it to die, but it's still standing there, and it's like, oh, these heretics.
Tip's still reeling for that table.
The next one attacks Hermione because that's who he's directly in front of, and it's the top of the turn order again. Hermione, you have a dodge action.
I will dodge. I will
Right.
dodge.
Or a parry, since you do have a melee weapon out, but they're
Okay, let's see which one's better.
well, so their weapons are very fast, so they actually give -20 to parrying. So that's a pretty hefty
Oh.
penalty.
Okay, I will definitely dodge then.
Your parry is your weapon skill, right?
Oh!
Nice.
Dodges.
That's you're fine. You
Yeah.
see the incoming blow. He is slicing again across just a wicked slash with this curved like curved almost karambit style blade, very short but it's sharp knife, and he goes to slash you across the guts, and you see it and flinch back out of the way.
Perfect.
Octus, that's it's your turn.
This
Wanna
okay.
Focus on a target, Octus, or do you wanna do something else?
Like Severus, that mechanical brain of yours. How do you defeat a psyker? What weapon can we use?
Last gun.
Overwhelm it with attacks.
Well,
Clean up the mess in front of us first is what I just heard.
Ooh, I can give you my spare las gun. Like after this Octus.
Well, I got my sword out. I'm gonna do 2 attacks.
Ooh, 2 attacks. Here we go.
Woo.
Like,
Okay,
spins
we're
in the
taking
air,
the swift attack action.
like a Jackie Chan movie. He's like spinning in the air.
Well,
like, what?
just standard attack, right? Half action. Standard attack.
Yeah, so if you have swift attack, you're taking a full action to do a swift attack, basically. And it's 2, if you have swift attack, you get 2 hits. So you do 2 attacks with the +10 bonus for outnumbering. And then we resolve both of those hits independently.
Okay, I'll put them all on one on the yellow guy there.
Okay?
Would you say I get +10?
Yep, for outnumbering. Yep.
Yeah, the reason I shot at the guy in the back was because one of you guys had already attacked him. So he didn't have any defense, that's why.
First one.
Ooh. You did it.
Alright.
That hits.
Yeah.
That's for
He's gonna try to dodge.
the one.
To do that, right?
It's gonna dodge that big one damage.
Well, oh, you have to declare dodge before damage, so he's gonna try to dodge.
It was just a feint. He just kind of faked him out.
Yeah, so he dodged that one.
Okay, roll to hit again.
But that's just kind of the way it
Ooh.
blows, is you're supposed to dodge before you know what the incoming damage is, and sometimes,
No,
Don't forget you have fate points. You can re-roll it if you use a fate point.
I'm
Save
all-
them for now.
I'm out of fate points.
No, they're supposed to replenish at the beginning of every session, aren't they?
No, we talked about that at the end of last session that we wouldn't get.
yeah,
We might not get it.
Well, that was a couple sessions ago, but I think at this point you guys did get the bonus fate point from the
Oh.
Wizard of Kala, and you now have relocated the White Scholar and completed part of his mission, so I think that resetting your fate points now would be completely fair.
Oh, I didn't use
Resetting,
any.
or-
Yeah.
Or did we get a plus? We didn't gain an extra one, right?
If you had not used the one you gained from the Inquisitor, which you probably haven't, you can have one extra, like, op level, but it's not your fate point maximum.
Oh, okay.
So it would be a current and not a total, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Good
your
job.
total still stays at whatever it is.
Would would the additional fate points allow you to go over your
Yes.
total?
Yeah. Just once you spend it, like, you're not gonna go back up that high.
Okay.
So you can use one of those Omega to
No.
re-roll if you wanted.
No, I'll save it. I'll save it.
I have an extra one.
It is Tibbs' time to shine.
Alright, Tip. On to you, sir.
Okay, I like the weapon sheet out here. Class. It's like 129. Last pistol. Yep. Tip is gonna make a shot. That'll be a plus 10 for taking a half action to aim. Another plus for gang up. And fuck.
And fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just love that and fun.
And
Octus, clip this. Like, Omega, clip this.
E100.
It's definitely a clip.
E100.
Clip it. Like a short. And I guess that's it for my turn because that was my
Right, now it's Psyker Dude.
great.
All right, so Psyker Dude is going to do the things that the Psyker do.
Just gotta throw another table at me.
He's gonna throw him. Why would he throw a different table when he can just pick up the same table and beat you with it from a distance?
The first table's already broken. The second,
No, it's a very, very sturdy table. But now this time he's gonna throw a force bolt back at Severus because he tried to attack him, right? So
He's not very sporting.
what do you mean sporty? You're exchanging blood.
Yeah, but I want a psyker.
where are my nines? I want nines.
Oh, he
What
failed.
does that mean?
No, 14 manifests. Let's see. So I manifest the power.
Oh,
Use
it's
this power to hurl burst. Test willpower to hit the target.
Fails
Right.
willpower, head explodes like a normal psycho.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
these guys'
Please.
rolls are straight fire. Test willpower to hit. Okay, use this power to hurl burst. If you succeed, your attack deal. Oh yeah, so you don't get to dodge. That's mean.
Oh.
Unless, let's check the dodge skill really fast because welcome to crunch. Once per hit, negate hand attack. Oh, right. Nope. Okay. Yep. Nope. You don't get dodge. This game is fair. Psychers are broken, and all of you should have played them and died for me.
Or you can just say screw it and he can dodge.
Well,
I could, but I don't.
This character dies. Guess what my next character's gonna be?
20 plus.
This is
Okay.
the same one.
The same mechanic as guy Severus.
Oh
Second.
no, no. It'll be Severus the
Oof.
psyker.
That is an ouch. That
Oh.
is 12 points of force damage to your head.
Wow.
Oh,
To your
shit.
head!
Oh my god, he just obliterates
rolled,
stuff.
because he rolled a 10, which
Oh.
bunks you right in the dome.
All right, I've got the
Minus armor and toughness as normal.
I've got the machine as well. Machine trait, so 2 armor points of that.
Well, so it doesn't stack, but if you don't have any armor on your head, then
Yeah.
it gives you some armor to your head.
Yeah, because I'm just wearing a flak vest. So
Yep.
2 on the head, and then my
That's 10.
toughness. My toughness is 5.
So 5. So you just take 5.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Technically,
resilient.
lethal.
pretty durable.
Yeah, I just don't have a lot of points, so I take 5 to the chrome dome. Jeez.
Oh my god, it just rattles your dome like Christmas bell.
So,
Oh, I was already at 8. Oops. Be careful. Good.
So Romulus looks up and pulls from underneath his jacket this very long rifle
What?
that doesn't look like it would have fit there.
Ooh.
Sorry, yeah, no, okay,
What?
excuse me, I had to double check one thing. He pulls from underneath his jacket a rifle that is almost as tall as he is, equipped with a very large scope, a red dot laser, and he points it at the psyker and says, "Well, typically for this, I would recommend judicious application of lead."
Holy shit.
And he shoots it, and that's a lot.
Oh my god. Wait, he actually hits?
Guys, I lost contact of Discord. I can't open Discord.
himself. And then the White Scholar, whose name escapes me at this exact moment.
I have it written down.
That's good. I'm glad someone does.
I do not.
Oh no.
I lied.
Oh no. Yeah, I have it. It's somewhere. I have all the notes cut out except for his actual name. Like, so
Okay, how do I change my name in Google Meets?
I think it's under the triple dot.
You don't have to worry about it. I'm not showing it.
Okay, well there you go then.
The White Scholar's name is Emptiness.
No, that's the code phrase.
No, that's yeah.
Septimus Dexter is his name. So Septimus actually pulled an auto gun from underneath his robes and aimed it at the enemy, and it immediately jammed.
Nice.
Oh boy.
So I rolled a solid 99 on that one. So, oops. And Jace, it's your turn. Whenever we're ready to go, it's Jace's turn.
Okay, we're just gonna repeat the process.
It's Jace's turn.
Why do I keep hearing from
Yeah, there's some feedback. I don't know from who.
Oh, it's from Omega.
It's Omega on this phone.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm just testing something out.
Yep.
And that rifle pull-out looks like
It's still plus 10, yeah. It's still plus 10 for outnumbering.
You're still outnumbering without any issues.
A 11.
That'll hit.
Imagine if I was able to use my rifle.
Oh, we kill the guy next to you. You'll use your rifle.
Which one are you?
This the same guy and this guy.
Or even if it hits, I mean, I'll say he dodges for dodging's sake, but if it does hit him,
it does nothing because
it does. He did in fact dodge it. As a matter of fact, so he just you try to get your gun in there, and he pulls his head to the side of where you were about to hit him, and it arcs off and scatters down a little bit of like rubble and filigree. Severus. Severus, your mic is muted on Google Meets, I think. Nope. Still nothing.
It could be.
Check your inputs and outputs by your settings.
What happens if he leaves Discord? Does it fix?
I don't know. Welcome to technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
Should we have the technical?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Omega can't hear Bartleby. Yeah.
Are you? Oh, yeah, it doesn't say you're muted. There you go. Cool.
Check.
Yep,
Yeah.
we can hear you
Yeah,
in both
yeah.
places. Yay!
Yep. Okay.
Sound is magnificent.
Good to go.
Cool.
Good to go.
All right. So Romulus took a shot at the Psyker and hit him for like 13 damage, right?
He hit him for a good amount, but again, he seems like the bullet that would have slain a normal mortal man crashes in, and you see these awful, horrible runes carved into his skin as well, like on his hands and just up to his neck, that almost flare as the round hits, and it doesn't seem to be nearly as effective as it would be otherwise.
We need some of those tattoos, guys.
Yeah, let's get started.
Theoretical. Oh my god.
That could be a range.
That was out of character. So here's a question for you. If I shoot into a melee, what was the deal with that? I can't remember.
You have a chance to hit us.
Yeah, you shoot at a minus 20, and if the minus 20 causes you to miss, you hit one of typically your allies, but it's such a joined melee that I would probably roll a dice of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to see who gets hit.
I mean, your melee can't be that bad. Like, you can just run up and bonk them with your holy Messiah mace or something, whatever you got.
I mean, you could move like one square closer, and you'd be at point blank range, and you could get the plus 30, but that's still a minus 20 to that. And if the minus 20 is what causes you to miss, it's bad. If you miss really bad, then it's fine.
Right.
If you hit, then it's also fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so simply just hit.
Yeah, that's the secret. To roll low.
All right. Who's wearing the most armor in our group that I see?
Technically me.
Same.
Carapace armor.
And
Yeah,
then
solid.
I've got the second most, I think.
So is that where I moved then, right there? Is that a good spot to take a shot at this guy?
What weapon are you shooting with?
Well, I've got a las pistol as well. I could use that, or I could use my aluminum blast again.
Oh,
Aluminum
yeah.
blast is better. It does more damage.
Up to you.
Let's use aluminum blast.
Okay.
Hold out my hand, say a quiet prayer, and take a shot.
Yeah, so you get a plus 30 for point blank, but you get a minus 20 for shooting into melee, so a plus 10.
Let the gang up bonus.
Could I have aimed? Is that a thing?
Well, if
Could
you
I-
move, then no, but
I can do it from here, right?
I would say so, yeah. So you can
All right.
take another 10 for aiming.
Another 10.
So let's see. Okay, so 30, 40, minus 20 is 20. So basically, you can't hit your allies, which is good, right?
Maybe I've got a ballistic skill of 34.
Well, it's all based on the bonuses. So since you have a plus 40, since you have such a substantial bonus,
Oh, I see what you mean.
minus
Okay.
20 would be a 0, which would be a hit or a miss. So you either can hit them or you can miss them. So that's a good. I don't want to say game the system, but it's a good bit of manage.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
But
No.
unfortunately, it does miss.
You know what? I'm gonna use a point.
Okay. They're there to be spent. I mean, they really are.
I'm using a point. Here we go. So rolling again with a plus 20.
Hold on. Pray to the Messiah.
I do. I have to pray every time. It comes out as like a squelch of binary. Just you guys don't even understand it.
All power to the force motive.
The motive force. Here's the first one. Boom. Yeah. Once I get the voice thing going, maybe I'll do some of that. Some jibber jabber.
Hey.
There we go.
Yeah, bravo.
That is better. Who would you like to shoot? This one that's damaged has already dodged this turn.
Yeah, whoever's been shot at this turn would be a good guy to hit. If that guy's been shot,
Yep, that
yeah.
guy.
Wait,
Yeah.
if you're doing damage
So
that
roll
does the
some
most
damage.
damage, shouldn't you hit one that's, you know what? Do you want?
No, because that guy will dodge.
Could dodge. This guy
Could dodge.
cannot.
So it's 1d10 plus 4.
There you go.
Is it 4? Wait, it's my toughness bonus, or is it? It's actually 1d plus 5. Holy shit. It's 1d10 plus your willpower bonus.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a willpower. I've got a willpower of 50.
Damn.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Boom! I rolled a 10.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
Roll another D100 and try to get under your 62.
Oh, twice in one game.
Let me see here. Is it slash roll d100?
Yes.
I'll do it.
This is actually
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Wait, could he spend another thing?
No, you can't have to spend fate points
That wouldn't be worth
on
it.
Righteous Fury, unfortunately, but it is sad. It saddens me as the GM. Let's see, so that's minus.
15 damage. Where did I even hit him? And 51. What's
51 is body.
Yeah, that works for me. I rolled a 15, so it's 51. Body for 15 damage. Blast him with aluminum blast. Power of the Omnissiah.
That is.
You know what I would say? I'd probably
exactly,
say I'd say the power of Omnisci compels you.
Goes with a thick sheet of aluminum on him.
So as Severus raises up his hand and charges the electrical, arcane in everyone else's eyes energies, the holy power of the force motive and the power electric, and channels it almost with a Emperor Palpatine. God, I was like Paladin. That's not it. I'm too much 40k, and it's meshing. Just with a bolt of righteous fury that pierces through the enemy's chest with this solid electrical blast that burns through the skin until it scorches into their corrupted, beating heart, and seizes it, and it falls down, scorched and dead.
I mean, emotions are under control. I probably have like a little smirk. Just from this edge of one side of my mouth.
Hermione, it is your turn, and you guys are now outnumbering them. Nope, sorry, it's just still 2-1. 3-1.
I look at the one that Severus has taken down, and I give him a nod, and then I face back to the original attacker, the one that attacked me with the razor and the mask, and I ready my club to attack him again.
Okay. Go for it. So you want to do like a half action aim and then a
That is
bump?
correct.
Okay, all right. So that's a +10 for the aim, +20 for you for outnumbering, and then you got to block it. So +30 total.
Okay, +30.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll hit. He's
That'll
gonna
hit.
he's gonna try to dodge it.
Don't dodge it.
Fail.
Fail.
Fail. Fail.
Keep saying it. Keep saying
Oh my god! Got a
guys are-
7.
Guys
He
are being a
dodges out
circus.
of the way
He
of it.
dodged it.
Yeah, he does. He ducks, and
Being a circus.
he's gonna slap back,
it. What an evil man.
but he doesn't.
Or
He doesn't
monster.
get no connection. So Octus, it's up to you.
You can do this, Omega.
Are you muted in Google Meet?
I'm gonna do my double sword strike
There you go.
again.
All right, go for it. 2 attacks at +10 each.
First one.
Miss.
66. No, that won't. That's not gonna do it.
Second one. Yeah.
There you go. That'll hit.
There
And,
you go.
the man with the mask is already dodged, so he cannot do anything to stop this incoming damage. So go ahead and roll damage.
I'll roll a 10, man. Get righteous fury again.
2.
Oh, 5. That your sword carves into his side, and all the hardened, scarred skin beneath seems to just absorb the blow completely.
No.
Really?
These guys are, yeah, they're not nice people. They're bad actors, as it were. Who? Just for the quick question, who has the fancy dagger? Because the fancy dagger.
I'm pretty sure Omega's got it.
Yeah, he has it.
Omega, you should use the fancy dagger.
Okay, next time. I got it right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you bought a dagger for the
Yeah.
occasion?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Like, so just for your own
It's like a
edification,
sword.
it's best quality, so it gives you a +10 to hit.
I thought the
Oh.
bigger blade would work better, but I guess not.
It's all about the quality, not the quantity, love. How you use the sword, not the size of the blade.
Oh, save the voice to be more accurate. He's the fancy man here.
Okay, Tim, it is your go before we get back to some silliness.
Okay, since we outnumber him heavily, we get +20 now, right?
Just +10 because it's gonna be 3-1.
Well, technically, but the guy in front of me, that's 3-1.
Well, again, you're in a enjoined fracas, so we're going with everyone is contributing 2 versus 4. But again, you can take an all-out attack and forfeit your dodge or parry to get a plus 20, or you could take a half-action aim and then a standard attack, or unless you have other melee attacks that could let you do other things like swift attack or lightning attack.
She had lightning attack. Let me look at my weapons again.
me every evening. I wish I had lightning attack. You know. It's just the
I don't know
way.
if my PDF reader has like an find thing that I can just type in what I want to find and just find it. Melee. I'm trying to find my hammer thing. Sorry, I'm just thinking because what would do better damage, melee or?
It's up to you. If you have 2-weapon wielder, melee, 2-weapon
While
wielder,
he's
ballistic.
looking that up,
Wait, hold on.
what's the point blank range of the hunting rifle?
Wait, 2-weapon wielder does that? I can shoot like a
Hunting
blast
rifle.
pistol, then hit him with a hammer.
Well,
Range
so
is 150.
So So to negate some of the things going on there, you'd have to have 2-weapon wielder ballistic and 2-weapon wielder melee, and ambidextrous and gunslinger for the gun, and then the melee would still be at -10. So
Oh boy.
that's just to give you the full gamut of the abilities you would need to have to do that with no penalties. And point blank range is always 1 to 4 meters.
Oh, it's always 1 to 4? Okay, I was wondering about that.
Short range is half of the weapon's range. So short range for most like long range weapons, like rifles and stuff, like the DMR equivalent in this universe, or sniper rifle equivalent, is like 75 meters usually.
Okay, I'm just gonna use my ballistic skill with the last pistol. Try to shoot it up 3.
Okay, and which one would you like to shoot with that?
I'm gonna shoot the psyker in the back. Fuck that fucker. He hit me with the table.
Shooting out of melee would be a -20, but that would still hit, so that's fine. And what kind of weapon are you're using? A las rifle
Pistol, like, I can't use my las rifle because I'm in melee.
or a las pistol? That's fine.
Wait, I can use my las rifle for shooting the guy in the back?
No. I'm sorry, I just said las because las changes what kind of actions we can do, right?
Okay. Plus, what's the 3 or 4? Last pistol is +2 basic. Okay, that does not work.
He doesn't dodge, so that's good.
But you roll for dodge for this time, like, shit.
Okay.
+2. Oh, that's,
Two,
Three.
that's
three. Yeah,
plus
it
two.
scorches. It scorches into his arm, and same kind of deal. It's like almost like the flesh is hardened and strong against attacks, so it doesn't manage to penetrate.
it's basically just, those Ferris Manish. The flesh is weak.
Let's see, it's 4. No 9s, but he does manage to manifest the attack. And he misses. Okay, so he channels some more force energy and throws it back at the man who attacked him last, which was obviously Romulus, but it does not connect. I guess maybe the damage to him caused the bolt to swing wide. So Romulus is going to try to take out the Psyker again.
I'm supposed to go out.
That was the funniest thing, man. Came out of nowhere.
That's
Really
what we do.
did.
Oh
And
man.
I want it.
Yeah, so let's see. Roll. Oh man, I really need to set up Romulus as a character or something so I can actually roll at it.
He misses?
Hmm?
Did he
No,
miss?
I
I think Romulus hits,
Oh no, Romulus hit with a 35.
which is 5 degrees of success. So yeah, I was gonna say 2 additional d10s.
You did so much damage.
It's because it's a fucking las, you're a long las. It's a sniper.
Well, it's not a long las. It is shooting a projectile. The Psyker already dodged this turn, so it doesn't get to do its reaction to try to catch the projectiles. So, in this case, it's an accurate weapon. So, with the extra 4 degrees of success, you got 2 d10 to add to it, and it has some special ammunition that's loaded into it with the one clip that it has. So he shoots it in the... What did I roll again?
Like a 45 or 35.
53. Yeah, so he shoots it right in the chest, and same kind of deal. This like, finger-sized bullet just cracks through the air and flies through the melee that's happening in between you and everyone else, and pierces through the Psyker's chest, and its chest just erupts in blood and viscera as it gets shot right in the heart and falls dead.
Oh man.
Oh, bravo.
Good thing we had him to help, man. Fuck.
Yep. This guy is dead. I can just take him off the turn order.
Oh, we got this.
And now this one is going to... He is, with his hatred and his fury, going to attack Tib.
Who's attacking Tib again?
Yeah, which one? Sorry? The one with the white background.
The one right next to him. Yeah.
The masked
He's
man.
going to make an all-out attack at Tib.
Ooh, all-out attack.
It's no dodge.
Nope, it doesn't hit. He misses. So he's there. The white scholar is going to clear the jam on his weapons. He's going to try that. 30 set. Yeah, okay, that'll work. So he clears his weapon jam, and that's all he does. Because his poor auto got jammed on the first shot. And Jace, it's your turn.
Okay. So... yeah, we're gonna pull out a hunting rifle.
And I'd say based on the fact that the person immediately attached to you in the melee is dead, if you so choose, you could not be in melee at this point.
You can rifle them.
Yes, that's the goal. I'm aiming to rifle.
But they're in
Okay.
melee.
Hit me.
So I do have quick draw.
Okay, so you can draw your rifle as a free action. You can, like I said, choose not to be in the melee, since the person that you were immediately in the melee with is dead, and you have some people between you, so you are at point blank range with that. So you should take a half action aim.
Yeah, half action aim, which will be an additional 10 because accurate.
That's correct. So that is
And then
plus
it's-
point blank. So you are at a plus 50.
So then standard and
That will hit.
Amazing.
Holy shit.
That'll hit.
Bravo.
That was a 3.
so that's 1d10.
Right, so you have 2 additional d10.
So 2 more d10s for
Okay.
a total of 19 with pen 3.
So 19 damage to the body for both of them having already attempted to dodge. How do you want to do that? Right? Like, which one do you want, and how do you want it to die?
I want to shoot the masked guy that initially started fighting first, and I want to shoot him like right through the heart.
Yeah, so almost like taking a page out of what you saw Romulus do. You're like, oh, obviously. You casually draw your is it a long hunting rifle? Your
hunting rifle.
Yes, your antique hunting rifle that you scavenged from beneath the hive, and just aim this massive like 50 caliber ball ammunition like musket thing, and it just you aim it, you pull the trigger, the flint flies down with a quiet click, and it hangs for a second before wham, you're kicked back, and this bullet buzzes through space and cracks a hole through the opponent, and it goes in. It goes in just at that 50 caliber like ball size. It's a good finger hole punch, and the back of them just explodes out of across the room. It just smatters against the walls, and they just fall straight forward, dead.
Bravo. Beautiful.
So they are dead. And Severus, it's your turn.
Yeah, just I know you hit Jace, but did you give yourself a +10 as well for the accurate?
Yes. That's what the modifier was, and then I didn't do the
it doesn't
minus
automatically.
20. I didn't do the minus 20 in the math, but
Yeah.
we did that after it all.
You rolled
was
a
set.
3. You're good. We're good.
That's
9
important. Good.
degrees of success. We'll move on with our lives.
Nice. No, it's for future. Just make sure we're not shortchanging ourselves. So, all right, I'm gonna try to zap this other guy again with aluminum blast.
Yeah. So that's a +10.
I can aim, right? So plus.
All
Okay.
last session
Plus
when I was
20.
rolling high,
Plus
it
20.
was saved for this moment.
Hey, it's a
Hey,
success.
beautiful.
That'll hit.
Blast of the
24.
light.
That's gonna be one of the arms, which it doesn't matter for these guys, but that's
Okay.
what it is.
He doesn't get a defense, or
5. Huh? No, he's already dodged. Hasn't come back around yet.
He actually full out attacked, so he
Oh,
he
yeah,
did all of the time.
yeah, he doesn't have a reaction, or he's not gonna be able to dodge. So either way,
so I guess everybody would feel like the hairs on their neck or on their head stand up, and then a flash, and then the smell of burnt ozone or smell of burnt flesh and some ozone in the air. Probably blast like a bit of gush of wind too, because it just creates this space of like heated air. That'd be fucking terrifying to see, to be honest. Especially if it was right next to you, you're fighting, this thing comes next to you, like it could easily hit you, man.
yeah. So it flies through and burns, and you can see the horrible runes and sigils engraved and branded into his arm burn away, and this horrible crackling of burnt hair and singed flesh that smells almost like bacon, which is disturbing, and gives you just a little bit of a craving for one of those kebabs from the gambling dens you were at earlier.
His skin would probably look like pepperoni pieces, like where it's been hit, like red and tender,
Oh, yeah,
like
no,
puckered up.
It's not
Just-
good.
Plasma would just kind of ooze out of there afterwards.
Hermione, is your turn, and you guys now do officially really outnumber this guy. So the base would be +20, and with your
Plus
bonus,
20.
you get +10 to that, which is +30. So you have a base +30 to hit, and then however you'd like to attack it.
So I
Takes one
swing
grenade.
a bloody club right at the final target that everyone's been hammering on, and it's very bloodied and bleeding. And so I'll do that. I will do a half aim,
Okay, so that's another
and
10.
then I will do a all-out attack.
Oh, you just do an all-out attack, so it's just a +20,
Yep.
+30, so it's a +50 total.
And then my modifiers are a plus
30.
30. Wow.
Yeah. If it lets you pick all-out attack, you do all-out attack +30.
There we go.
Hey.
Smash him.
We
Where do I
take
hit
the-
him?
We take the aim away because you can't
91.
aim and all-out attack, but either way, you
Oh,
still
sorry.
hit. He all out attacked, so like I said, we're still good. So go ahead and roll damage. Your roll was a 0-4, which is a great roll because that's his head. And okay, roll another D100, and you want to get less than an 81.
I want to get less than an 81. I can
3
do
times
that.
in one game. That's amazing.
This is. I mean, I'm waiting. I want it to happen. I really do.
Yes, I did it.
Yeah.
Okay, roll another D10. Roll another D10.
Hey, you get to add bonus D10s like I do.
Oh, D10, and what do I need?
Just a D10. Just roll a D10.
Okay.
You're the official melee guy.
Oh, roll another D10.
Oh,
Roll another D10.
Okay.
We're taking you to going to the casino with this guy.
Oh,
Okay.
No.
Wow. 11,
So
21,
for a
27?
good
Or
solid
29.
29 damage.
29.
Yeah, he
I
did.
just take
How
it
do
and
you wanna do
smash
this?
him in the head as hard as possible. I think his head just rolled off.
Or you just smash his head like from the top and just
So-
goes inwards and out his butt.
So the luminum blast comes through, scorches this man's arm, and in this like almost lightning like flash wake of this energy coming in, when everyone else's senses, you take that 1 second to blink from this flash, and you look, and the cultist is standing there, blood gouting into the ceiling, headless, as it twitches for a moment and falls down, and you can notice for just a second that Hermion's club is completely covered and smattered in gore.
Yeah.
That was very sad. That was a very satisfying end to it.
Indeed it was.
So yes, the last cultist has been completely just smacked to death, and his headless corpse falls lifeless to the ground. And we are out of combat. You have killed everybody.
You know what's the cool part? 2 new people get to see the doctor.
Yeah.
As my adrenaline is coming down, I wipe the club on one of the enemies that I can find an area where there's no blood, obviously, and then I put it away, and I look at my friends and I tell them, I'm quite injured. My adrenaline has come down, but I think I'm gonna need a doctor.
Tim just walks over to the psych with hammer in hand. He's like, "This is just a double tap for this heretical freak."
Severus kind of looks
just
at you and like
smashes its
rubs.
head.
Probably got like a giant dent in my cranium, like my metal skull, like a big gouge or a dent in it.
Yeah, a little bit of psychic afterburn there.
I'm at 3. I'm at 3 wounds.
Oh
And you're
man,
almost
okay.
one
Oh,
shot
you're
at me.
less than me. I'm at 7. Okay. You're
Yeah.
even more injured.
As you're rubbing this room, you just see Tim just smashing the skull into the psychers to double check. He's dead.
Okay, so so the White Scholar Septimus comes over, and first he looks at Severus, and he does not know how to do anything to you. Unfortunately, he's really not skilled with the ways of Mechanicum, and the damage that's happened to your skull appears to be subdermal in nature and possibly
does he have Medicare
approaching.
tools?
Oh, he's a
Oh.
mechanic.
Does he have Medicare tools? Because I can assist him on Medicare. I have that skill.
Well, if you'd like to roll it, you certainly can. This is just what he can provide. So you can potentially get your own bonus for that. But he unfortunately does not know how to do anything to you. But Hermione, your injuries are much more mundane and normal, and he heals you for 4 wounds.
Excellent.
And as he does, oh my goodness, that was quite stimulating. I very much am glad that you were all here to aid me. I perish to think what they would have done if they had managed to take me away.
Did you help Tim out with his wounds?
Tib, oh sure, yeah.
You know, Tim take 1 damage. My back's feeling a little bit sore.
Oh yeah, no, he heals Tib for 4 at most 4 wounds. If you're not that damaged, then you're okay.
Yeah.
And then Romulus comes over and it's like, oh, a bit of a spot of trouble that was, but nothing Betsy here couldn't take care of. And he pets the rifle, which is, again, ridiculously long, decently engraved, and appears to be of a quality not in keeping with what you would have expected from Romulus.
It just kind of just walks over. Is like, by the Emperor, Romulus, that is some fantastic rifle. How do you keep that hidden?
Oh, well, a man of my size, he has his ways of concealing things more girthy. If you'd like to roll insight, you can.
Tib is just gonna outright believe him because Tib just trusts the guy because his chariot looks up to him. Speaking about damage, kind of looks at you, Permian. He's like, since I have this carapace armor, I found out the corpse. Would you like my old guardsman flak armor?
I take a look at it and I ask him. So what is the protection on this carapace armor?
4 on everything.
It's 4 except the head, and basically when you look at it, it's marked up. It's got a little few like markings on it, like little small decorations. Like Tib was at the plains of Torrentar, flaming.
So he looks him over and he's like, he thinks in his mind, is this guy a heretic or a mutant? But he seems very nice. So
Tib can hear you.
I'm thinking this. And he's like, but he seems quite nice to offer a Arbites a piece of armor. So I gladly will accept the carapace armor.
Bonus. Guard flak armor is 4 to all.
Yeah, you get the flak armor. My old flak armor. I got.
Wow.
It's 4 to all.
Flak jacket is 3 to everything but head.
So this is carapace armor. So 4 to all is what I'm getting.
Flak armor. You're getting
guard flak armor.
Okay, so 3 to all.
4 to all.
Well, 4 to all.
Carapace is 5.
Okay.
Since you're gonna be the main melee guy, and you did fantastic this round.
And remember, it was a carapace chest plate, so it's just 4 to chest or body.
Oh wait, what?
What? I thought it was like a whole carapace armor piece.
No, it was carapace chest plate.
Oh, then I'm keeping my flak armor.
Yeah.
So what's happening?
Okay.
So,
the entire discussion that we just had, ignore.
So he could peel off his old chest plate, which theoretically he's been carrying around this entire time. So you could have 4 to the body.
I already have 4 to the body.
Okay, then ignore it. So
then ignore
if you'd like to search the people, you would find 3 mono-edged razors, or the killing razors is what they're calling them. I'm calling them little karambit knives. And those are 1d5 plus your strength bonus.
Ooh.
But they are mono, which gives them pen 2, and they're also fast, which makes them harder to parry.
Wait, hold on. Our weapons take our strength bonus into account?
Melee weapons, yeah.
Range weapons?
Range weapons, no.
Because you can't punch with a bullet, right?
Okay, just checking.
Yep.
Yeah, so who's taking those? There's 3 of them.
Well, I say we hold on to them. Somebody's carrying them to sell for money.
I mean, the 3
Sure,
you guys have been primarily melee, so you.
Yeah,
I have a knife.
They're good to have just because they're mono,
small.
which makes them not primitive.
Yeah, and they're small, like concealable. How big are they? Could you conceal one on your?
They're like I said, like little karambit knives, like the ones with the loop on the end and like little hook blade, like you see in CS:GO.
Yeah.
Since it isn't primitive, and I don't have, do I need to have mono melee skill to be able to use it?
No, mono is a weapon upgrade
It's a
that
trait.
basically increases the penetration of the weapon by 2 and makes it not primitive anymore. So,
Okay. All right.
I'll take one of the metal
And
knife.
Jace, talk to the White Scholar and see
Certainly.
if he's got any funds or supplies that could kind of help us if this is going to continue.
And
Yeah,
also
you
we
can-
gotta see if he knows more, they can tell us.
we'll just ask questions, right? I mean, we have a chat, little chatty poo.
Yeah, just asking if he's got any supplies or funds, and maybe
How would Jace ask him if he had some?
Do you want me to ask?
Well,
Okay, if you don't, it's just I like to talk in character.
yeah, just asking the White Scholar. I'm not sure if he would be addressed as sir or just the
Probably
White
not.
Scholar.
Severus is fine.
And do you have access to funds or other supplies that could help us as we move throughout the city to at least help us get geared for any more threats that we might face along the way?
I have managed to segregate a small amount of funds that we could use for equipment or the like. I've actually been holding onto them in an attempt to buy my way off world after the revels, but I'm afraid that I want him to roll the dice.
You want me to roll?
I do. It will have
Strength,
no bearing on anything other than my amusement.
strength or agility? Okay, well, there's my agility. All right, I worm my way in there.
Definitely sidestep the guardsman talking and just kind of almost like one of your mechadendrites come down and grabs your robes and pulls it up in front of him
Yeah,
like a
his
little
face.
bit of
A screen.
yes, a screen, yes.
It's
See,
like
dice rolling is fun.
Tim just
So-
like
So Severus basically he's all business, right? There's no time for pleasantries. He says, so we can count on your full support then.
Oh, absolutely, yes. As long as we are advancing our original mission of investigating everything.
And everything.
Mr. Marcus Volpa and the like.
That is absolutely true. I believe that is still our mission, is it not, gentlemen? And I kind of look at everyone. I think at this point we're a bit directionless on which threads what leads we should take. What would you suggest? What can you counsel us on? Since you are our adept, what is he? Adeptus.
He's just an adept.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can give us some kind of guide us a little bit. Give us a
Well, so
kind of a.
as we spoke before, we were so rudely interrupted. as he points to the headless and heartless corpses down at your feet.
He's got a sense of humor. I can see.
Just very tiny. But the killing of heretics is good work, right? So as we spoke before we were so rudely interrupted, there are a number of potential avenues to take at this point, but the two that I've found to be the most possible as far as information in the city of Zykov would be either the Fate's Wheel, which is I hazard to say tavern of sorts. It's more of a gambling den, really, that is ruled over by a rather influential man. And so that is the one avenue. The other is significantly more esoteric or secretive, I guess would be a better word, in nature. And that is the court of what I believe to be a woman known as the Spider Bride.
I remember him mentioning it.
She is another information broker on the planet, in the city. And so either one of those could potentially give us an idea of where to proceed or what is going on at this point.
It believes the Spider Bride sounds more promising for information broker.
Okay, so game plan.
It voiced his opinion. You can make your vote if you want.
Severus, do you need to see the doctor that we were just at?
It would be good to see someone or to access a workshop of some kind so I could repair some of my.
Okay, so
I've got a few screws loose now in my.
Use our collective funds to get additional supplies that we need. White Scholar, are there any shops that you recommend that we check out?
Not particularly, but it's a very big hive, so most mundane things or most common things available on the planet.
Do you think some of us should stay here in case more unwelcome guests decide to arrive at your door?
No. You simply must go out and collect more information. I can properly conceal myself now that I know they know.
I was just going to ask him.
Right,
so he's going to
work.
So he's going to
tracks.
Yeah, he's going to lay low then.
Okay.
He's not going to come with us to
did he
do this,
give
right?
me the 400?
He can collectively give you all the 450 thrones.
Okay. If we could have that would be great.
Yeah, that's absolutely. Just be sure to spend every throne wisely.
Kark, I remember like in Dark Heresy 2nd edition, money was kind of abstracted and you could call for favors in the form of resources and things like equipment. Are we able to do that in this?
That would be one of those and that comes in more in like Rogue Trader, which was the second book that they made. In this case, you would be doing there's a skill, and I'm sorry that there are too many skills in the game, and I can't remember all of them off the top of my dome. But there is a skill roll for like inquiry or looking for or searching for things, right? Like acquisitions, an acquisition roll. If you want to acquire a thing, you do a fellowship roll. God, see, it's got to just click around in the brain for a second. And it's modified by the planet size and a number of people and all that stuff, which on this planet are fairly substantial for most acquisitions of regular style weapons, pistols, rifles, things like that. There are modifiers that I'm looking for in my notes, so please excuse me. But that's how you would do it. Is you kind of like make this acquisition roll to see if you can find someone or something. And I just accidentally elbowed my poor cat in the head.
Since we're talking about that, my arbiter, Arbites, he seems to be getting into a lot of close combat, but obviously he would like to have a firearm with him. Could I somehow look for a last pistol? I have weapons training in that. I would like to get a last pistol.
He just raises his hand and he's like, I have a spare last pistol, but I expect its return after all this is over. Tip's gonna name it Mary.
He looks at Tib again and he's like, oh, his mind is constantly changing. He was going to offer his armor, now he's offering his pistol. So maybe he's more educated and not some heretic or mutant from some faraway planet that he has heard.
Tib just looking at him and seeing his judgmental stare.
I don't know. I look at him. He's very stern. The Hermione. He's very stern, but he kind of like gives him a nod and a nod of appreciation, and he's like, "Yes, I will take your last pistol if you don't need it for now."
Severus, are you wearing any armor?
I've got like a flak vest, and that's only a 2, I believe, to the body. My whole body has a 2 because of the I'm mechanical implants and stuff, so it's kind of for show. I don't even really need to wear the flak vest, to be honest. I could actually take it off.
Okay, just for the update, sorry, just for Hermione, I'm giving you the last pistol that has slightly used, so it's the last pistol with 19 shots in it. I'm not one that's full.
Okay, so because what I need, at least in terms of supplies, is another rifle of some sort, as I've only got 3 shots left in this one, and I do a lot better and I'm a lot more comfortable at longer ranges.
Well, that's funny because a rifle, like a hunting rifle, is only like 100 credits, like in the book price. I mean, that would be modified for whatever, but something like that, like a las pistol, if you wanted to buy another one, just as a point of example, is like 50.
Tib needs another charge pack.
A bolt pistol,
gas mask,
a
and
bolt pistol is 250. Or a flamer. Anybody want a hand flamer?
Oh, I can use a flamer, but let me check. If I can
Everybody
use
wants a
hand
flamer.
Oh, let me check if I can use a hand flamer.
So again, the biggest thing here is it's like, yeah, we've got all these acquisitions we can do, and that's going to be tedious and require some rolls. So I would recommend we like table that to post session.
Maybe do it offline. Yeah.
Can do.
Okay. I just wanted to get people thinking about that because if we got some money,
yeah,
it might be worth
if
it.
you have a fair amount of money, it's not a crazy amount, but it's enough to probably buy some real guns that you actually want to have, and the hive is fairly large, so you can probably locate a place that would sell the majority of them with a varying degree of quality as well, because higher quality things are better than lower quality things.
Yeah.
So that can all be done, and we can suss that out after the session, I would say.
Okay, so we need to visit Doc for Severus, and then from there
Yeah,
we're
we're gonna
looking
doctor.
for the Spider Bride, who's commonly where?
She's in the we don't know. Just the court of a woman named the Spider Bride. We don't know where she's located. So maybe
I think
Septimus could.
I think that's in the handout. She was in the Akasan Follies somewhere, but you don't actually know where in the Akasan Follies. And again, this place is 35
Akasan
kilometers in diameter, so it's very large. Even these small locations are like a kilometer plus wide. So it's a very large
where are we at right now?
Library, I could tell you, I weirdly remember. I think it's like H.
The refutation. Yes, H.
So funny, like this is the kind of thing we need like a scum character for.
We do. We have Romulus, and he's like fantastic at his job.
Someone needs something.
He's a rich merchant, man. He's not a scummer.
Oh, yes, yes, love. I'm very rich. Yes.
Of course, Romulus knows his way around.
Yeah, I was doubting Romulus's wealth, and then he pulled the rifle out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, as far as the characters can think, Romulus is some ridiculously wealthy noble with a big pocket in his back, right? With very deep pockets in more ways than one, right?
A big deep anal cavity, but yeah.
Deep enough to pull a sniper rifle of sorts out of.
So yeah, what do I need for first aid? Like, is a regular chirurgean or medic useful, or do I?
Oh yeah, yes. I can't remember what voice I did for the. See, wait. Yes. All right. Yes, we can certainly get you patched up. I'm quite positive of that. But do you have money to pay with?
Perhaps. How much would it cost?
I believe the previous sum was 250 thrones to repair your damage.
You can.
We're at the doctors already?
Experiment.
It won't cost you money, per se.
Can we hear the experiment option first?
No, nobody operates.
There's no option.
Nobody operates.
What the experiment results are.
Nobody experiments on a holy vessel of the Omnissiah, man. There's no fucking way.
Okay, so,
You do not touch that.
so collectively total, how many thrones do we have?
We have 400, and it's like 250
Okay,
per treatment.
but
per person.
everybody else has some money too.
I have 100 thrones. I remember
450.
I bought some food for everybody.
I think
Thank
that
you.
was 10 thrones. So I think we're probably close to 600 thrones just to hand wave the random things that everyone has scavenged and whatnot. And Romulus can contribute an additional 200 thrones to the pile.
Oh wow. Do you guys want to heal me for 250 or whatever? 250?
Yeah, we can get you picked
That'd
up.
be 800 thrones total between the group.
Or we could see what the experimental option is, see what he has to offer.
Yeah,
Or
if
if the
It's way more amusing for me if you choose the experimental option.
Guys, it's just not going to happen. You're not going to do an experimental thing on a tech priest, man. It's just not happening. It's heresy.
As somebody who got forced into doing experiments, I am in agreement.
No one was forced. You had the option. Anyway, quick question: where were you injured, Severus?
In the head.
In the head.
I had two from before. Or actually, I had 2 damage from before, but I don't remember where it was because that was the session before.
Okay, so we're just gonna deal with your current head injury that we remember. Oh well, yes, I could certainly do something with your head. I've got quite a few nice little things lying around that might repair that damage.
Yeah, when he says that my monoservitor my servitor skull kind of floats around and looks at it.
We forgot your servitor skull that could have been attacking people.
Yeah, I know. I totally forgot.
Your servo skull.
Servo skull. Totally forgot. It floats and it looks at him and kind of looks at him and he's got a little needle or something, a little pincer goes. When he says trying things on me.
All right. Okay. Well, I mean, usually your kind is, all the flesh is weak and whatnot. So I thought you would be interested.
Yeah, this guy's not a part of the. He's not a red robe though, right? Like in any way.
Not part of the conclave, no.
Like there's no way.
Oh no, this would not be a sanctioned action.
Some Sawbones guy.
You got a servitor skull or a servo skull now.
Yeah, Guardian Servo Skull.
Here's the 2-inch thick plate in your skull.
Oh, you added it to my. How did you do that? What?
Magic.
Don't question the magic.
Ooh, cool.
Okay.
There you go.
It's pretty cool.
So we'll forget. So I try to throw them out there because otherwise we will forget about them, right? Like.
Yep, for sure.
So what would you like to do? Would you like to opt for the dangerous medical procedure to replace part of your body with some questionable, probably metallic bits, which again I still think Severus would be interested in.
No.
Okay, I just popped it.
Okay, here. I will throw out the counter offer of Severus could review the parts that are about to be put in his head to reduce the insanity you would get by a D10 with a successful tech use test at -10, if you'd like to.
If I can review it and then make a decision, then okay.
No, you have to choose. You still have to go through the. So if you choose to take the tech use test, you will install them. But if you succeed on the tech use test at -10, you will only take 1 D10 insanity points.
Yeah, but the thing that I'm more worried about is I'm going to have these weird, like, little pistons and shit and, like, things that are unsanctioned sticking out of my freaking forehead. And if somebody else sees me with that.
No. This man caters to high-end clientele, both with their servants and with the clientele themselves. He would not deal in such uncouth or otherwise primitive tools.
Pib would like to interject real quick to see if he can do a counter offer. We can just owe him a favor, a good one, since we are a crew of imperial soldiers, law enforcement mechanicus that could help him in the time of need.
In the installation of questionable arguments and money, mostly money, but you seem to be light in that, so it's up to you.
But we could also add free advertisements. We already have 2 of your patients that look quite well. We can spout it off, which we have got to do more money if we introduce more people.
Yes. Well, choose.
So, can I review what he would want to do, the experimental procedures? Yeah, there's no way, man. There's no way. I'm not looking at that guy going.
The price is 250 thrones.
Yep. If you guys are okay paying that, then that's what I'm doing.
We'll drop from our 800 to 550.
Okay, so Severus, the group removes 250 thrones from their total of 800, leaving you with 550, and you are healed to your full hit point or wound allotment. And I need to go to the bathroom really quick, if you all want to discuss what other things you want to go do, if you want to go to the Fates Wheel, which again, if you discussed with the White Scholar, would be again a more conventional gambling den. It's like the biggest one. It's the biggest, smallest one, right? Like it's definitely a little bit on the wrong side of the law, but on Quadus in Zykarf, that's the side of the law. There are no right sides of the law, right? So you could go to the Fates Wheel, which is the more conventional avenue, or you could try to search out the Spider Bride's lair, which you don't know where it is, and it's very much the information broker. They are the information broker's information broker, so they are much more difficult to locate without any specific threads. So you could potentially put the White Scholar on finding them while you went to Fate's Wheel or explore it elsewhere, or you could just try to wander around this district. So I'll let you talk about that while I go to the bathroom.
I'm still up with an information broker, but that was a fun little conversation. The metal plate is gonna put in your skull.
Yeah, not happening.
Sorry. Where do we all want to go? So we essentially have two options, which is the information broker, where we don't know where it is, and then we have the more conventional route, which is the gambling place, right? And then we can kind of suss out information there.
I feel since the White Scholar specializes in obtaining information that's especially hard to get, he should try to find us the information broker, and then we go see what we can get from the den, and then kind of use both avenues to ascertain what we would like to accomplish.
I would
Sounds
have
good.
to agree with
Which
that.
one?
That
Which
makes
one
sense.
first, though?
So use White Scholar, talk to White Scholar, then we go to the gambling den.
Sounds good.
Makes a good amount of sense. Yeah, but first we got to buy
What
some
do you-
supplies. I would like a gas mask if that was possible.
You know what? I could probably give you one because I bought one. Or I had one as my equipment, not realizing my Vox grill acted as one.
Oh, Tib will be super happy over there. Like Tib or gas mask and
Omega-
paracord during firestorm season.
Omega, what do you want to do? What do you think?
Yes, I was about to ask the assassin as well.
Well, sorry guys for lack of participation there, but I was busy trying to get this. I think I know the problem. I lost Roll20 there for a bit. I think I lost the stream for a bit, but then I put it on record just in case I lost the stream. So I got a recording of it. I could put in the final copy. I think it's my router is having problems with all these connections. So it's canceling certain connections in favor of other ones. So I got to call my service provider tomorrow and get an updated router for sure. I think that was the problem.
That's a
Just
pain
to
in the
have it on
ass.
record. You're fine with me having the gas mask, Severus?
Yeah, I was just gonna give it to you. I was gonna look for it and copy paste. Okay, so do you know what's going on, Omega? Do you have an opinion, or you just kind of distracted?
Yes.
And hopefully that didn't sound like I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't mean to sound that so deadpan. I'm curious. Like, do you have a vote, or which would you prefer?
Spiders area with information broker or the gambling den?
Before you make a choice, I was just gonna say that to me it seems like the gambling den will be more of a social kind of thing, whereas the Spider Bride information thing might be more kind of searching, but also some social. So I don't know if that skill wise that matters for you guys.
Well, Octus is a underground thing, and he gambled in his past, and he still does. So the thought of gambling sparks his curiosity, and yeah, it's,
Yeah, I'll definitely say the Fates Wheel is the much more conventional route, and they probably would know the location of the spider. Like that's kind of like the Spider Bride is like level 2 versus the Fates Wheel is level 1. If we really want to like game it, but you could totally skip one and go for the other if you so chose. I'm not gonna say you can't. It's just it's the harder, more restrictive area.
Jace came up with a plan. Why don't you tell our
Okay,
GM?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you want
So the plan that we had is we kind of use White Scholar to kind of ascertain either the location or general location of Spider Bride as we go to the gambling den to then kind of figure out more so of a general game plan once we've got both avenues of information available ahead of that we have access to.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. As well as like buy some stuff, right? Like on
Yeah.
your way to, from, or at, right? Yeah, no, that makes it. Like I said, give me a short little like in character if you wanted to tell us what to do, right?
Oh, I was just because I don't really do the whole voice thing. It's just that.
No, you don't have to. It's simply just how can I help? What task could you put this?
So we would like your help in figuring out where the Spider Bride is, or at least a general location.
Okay.
While we are going to go check out the gambling den and kind of figure out what information we can get from there.
Ah, yes, the Fate's Wheel. That is a storied house in Zykov. I'm quite certain you could find a good bit of information there. Obviously, since this conversation is happening before you left to go to the Medicaid.
We could have come back.
Oh, well, welcome back. I'm so glad to have met you back at this random office and not at my new hidey hole that I've squirreled myself towards. It is concerning that you found me so easily, so I shall certainly have to increase my security measures.
You should probably you should change your wardrobe because you walk around in a white robe and that's quite a
Well, maybe black next time, yes.
or indigo.
Perhaps next time our code phrase. What should it be? What should it be?
The firestorms of Karakora evaporate people, and then
Hold on, what? No, just we can use the same code phrase that you've been using with the Inquisitor.
No. Let's use a full belly, right? Not emptiness. It's so old school. Yeah. No. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. He will absolutely work to locate the
Spider Bride.
Oh man, what's it? No. Like the cavern. I want to say denizen. Like the place that the Spider Bride has taken up residence. Right there.
The web.
Oh, what's it called? Right, like
the
where a
den.
monster lives. Yeah.
The web.
Their
The den.
Den
Yeah.
works for me. The Spider Bride.
Their lair.
Lair. Thank you. Ugh.
Dictionary, man.
That's why we keep the tech priest around.
Yeah.
I just got Destiny to fucking spider vibes.
Exactly. So the Spider Bride's lair, because of course that's the thing that I've been trying to say this entire time. The Spider Bride's lair. He will work towards locating her lair.
Since we're heading, Adept, since we're heading to the this gambling den, is there anything we should be paying attention to? Any person or any kind of suspicious activity that we should be paying attention to that might give us more clues on this quest that you want us to go on?
Oh, it's not my quest. It's obviously the Emperor's own quest.
Of course,
that
of course.
We're all enjoining ourselves upon. But I do know from what little we gathered from our initial investigation that the man who runs the Fate's Wheel is a gentleman by the name of, affectionately coined by himself, of course, Papa Grist.
What?
Papa Grist. Oh my god.
What kind
Like fat? Like
Tim
grist?
wonders what kind of occupation does Papa Grist have?
Oh, well, he is, of course, an off-world crime lord. And it is rumored that he has connections to the Cold Guild.
What's a cold guild? Is it full of people who are cold?
Ah, well, one might think that,
Buddies.
given their name, that they are actually
Body.
I won't say sanctioned, but known quantity, if you will, in the Calixis sector, who deals in xenotype articles.
Ooh.
Like what? I only know of pointy-eared things. I don't know what they're called, but and
Probably those, yes. As
Orcs?
well as others.
Ooh.
Why would you deal with an orc weapon? Like, Tip's just generally confused. Those things are useless hunks of iron.
No. He was referencing the pointy ears before you got focused on the.
It could actually also relate to those of the more orcish persuasion as well. I cannot personally speak to what one would desire with such heretical artifacts, but they are sometimes novelties for noble houses. Sometimes there are specific bounty hunters of the like that have use with them. So there is money to be had in the dealings with the strange and the Xenos.
I'd rather
there's
have a
this-
paracord lasgun on me.
So there's the Spider Bride has her own nest, her own lair, but this Papa Grist has his own lair, probably surrounded with all his supporters and his hired guns.
Yes.
So maybe what you told us though is that we perhaps could leverage the knowledge that we have that he deals in these Xenos artifacts. If push comes to shove, we can maybe leverage that into threatening him or having something over him if it comes to that.
I would be surprised if he would be swayed without some additional show of force that we could be able to bear. But if you wish to go that route, may the Emperor have mercy upon you.
No, Tip agrees with the scholar. We could probably give him the chance to keep his legs.
I'm just wondering if what kind of clothing and that kind of thing we should be wearing into this place. I mean, are these places that are openly? You said that people carry rifles or pistols, right? Like, are rifles pretty normal too?
Yeah, I mean, again, so Zykarth is again a pleasure palace city capital of this planet, which you haven't learned anything about because no one's asked about it. But it appears to be fairly opulent and outside of the majority rule of imperial law. So this person who's running what has now been described to be probably one of the most prominent den of thieves on the planet of people of wealth and means outside of imperial law probably does not much care for anything short of a melt-a-gun shoved to his head, and even then might buck authority.
One thing that does concern. Okay, that's good to know. One thing that does concern me is Hermion's appearance as a Adeptus,
Yes.
as an Arbidaes. It's like a cop going into, a biker bar or something, or a stormtrooper going into Jabba the Hutt's palace. It's like.
But this is Jabba the Hutt's palace. Like, he's Jabba the Hutt. In fact, that is probably the best analog I can think of to describe the Fate's Wheel. Is he's Jabba the Hutt? Like, I mean, obviously they're all Hutts, right? But he's Jabba the Hutt, right? Like, this is the Fate's Wheel, not Fate's Wheel, not wheel. This is the Fate's Wheel. This is the fucking biggest den of thieves on the planet, probably.
So any cop going there would look like a corrupt cop, right?
Right.
There would be
like a
bunch
cop
of them
walking
there.
in, they'd just be like, "Hey," and you'd be like, "Hey," and then everybody just goes about their business because, like, any cop coming in here is obviously knows what's going on and isn't going to do anything. Like, they're here for the things that are here. Like, they're at that place because it's that place, not because they're like, oh, I have a warrant. And it's like, oh, you what? What's that? Get out. And like any cop who came in with, like, I have a warrant, they'd both look at each other, and then the cop would start laughing, and then the other guy would start laughing, and then they shoot the cop and drag him out. Right? So it's very open to anybody because it's the Fate's Wheel, right? Like,
Okay.
and if you cared to ask about Quadus, I could certainly tell you things about the planet that you're on.
So Octus, for future reference, do you have a firearm on you?
You're muted.
No, I got throwing knives.
Would you like a stud revolver or a las pistol?
Take a stub revolver. That will come in handy.
Okay. I will hand you the one that we scavenged.
Okay, and
when we were down in the depths.
I'll take it. And I'm thinking that this den of thieves, I think I would be at home there. I might know some people there. Might have some connections.
You live here?
Maybe not connections, but you could certainly get some bonuses to talking to these people for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's
the
awesome.
group has elected to head to the Fate's Wheel.
Wait. Tell us about Quadus.
Oh yes, Quadus. Oh.
Yeah, I can't stay sure on that. I got like stuff I want to do. I want to do some drinking tomorrow, so I'm going to bed early tonight. So
Yeah, don't worry.
see you
It's gonna
guys.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for coming out. Just as a quick, like I said, very quick aside, Quadus is it's a pleasure planet actually for the nobility, or sector lords, or just general like very influential people of the Calixis sector. It's the jewel of the Calixis sector, almost to a point. It's divided into, I believe, over 100 plots of land, where each of these influential houses, lords, or otherwise, have a vast, sprawling control of this, plot, right? Like a grid-lined manner, where they are functionally immune to imperial law through a abuse of the original writ of the rogue trader who found this world. And Psychoff, the city of Quadus, is both the center of imperial law on the world and its own black hole, as it were. For it does not extend very far, and it does not extend very deep, and it almost is where the imperial law goes to die.
A place ripe for lawlessness and heresy.
Pretty much. So yeah, like I said, it's very much a pleasure planet divided up into these giant. Again, think of a planet divided up into about 150 or less sectors that these noble houses or noble people, specifically sector lords or Lord Commander militants that just got granted a plot for their lifetime. They rule with full impunity to the point where imperial rule has no bearing, no standing outside of the 35-kilometer diameter circle that you currently occupy. So that's why the Inquisitor was working here, why he was captured and murdered without a whole lot of worry, because Quadus is a black hole in imperial rule where things don't always make their way out.
Okay.
So that's kind of what you're dealing with as you go around, and everyone's got bodyguards and weapons and this and that and the other, is because it's like, this is the Beverly Hills of the Imperium, right? Like, it's only the rich and famous going around, as well as some of the scum and slum and other hangers on that have either fallen off or still cling.
Mhm.
And that's where we're at. So we're gonna go to the Fates Wheel next time, and that's what we've got tonight. So
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, good night.
Yeah, that is a good spot
Good
there.
night. Good night, Bonus.
Good night.
Yep. See you later.
Well. Okay, he left already. Okay.
yeah, so the heads bounce around a little bit, but I hope everybody had a good time. We successfully survived the incursion from whoever they were.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask him. If he could tell us anything about they have, like, he probably saw them, like the markings on their bodies. I mean, we all know what they are outside of the game, but in game, would we know?
I mean, certainly you know what they are outside of the game, but it's not a very specific subsect of people that I would have to look up the notes for.
Like some kind of chaos, cult, I would imagine. Or you said that they burned, like the things seemed to move, and it was like that's pretty serious. It's not just some minor cult bullshit. This is like some real deal.
Oh yeah, no, these are real deal cultists, and I have
with a psyker, like, Christ, man. That's some serious heresy right there.
Yes. So those are.
So would he know?
Sorry, I forget which book it's in. I think I remembered now.
Oh, there's a description of one of the cults in one of the.
Yeah, no, we're getting into like big lore.
It was. Could Septimus tell us about any of this stuff, or is it just? I'm just curious, like, or if people want to stop, we can stop here, and then you can just put some information in the chat or in the 40K thread too. That's fine. I was just curious.
I'm still okay trying to find information.
Like, keep
I'm
going
good as well.
Yeah, no worries. Like I said, I just got a 12 for me, so I'm a little sleepy, but no big deal. I just have to actually find the entry in the 7 rule books I have to pull up to talk about these things.
Are we able to do maybe buying equipment? I would like some maybe ammo.
Yeah, we'll do that, like I said, offline.
Okay. As in after the stream.
Yeah, we can just do it in Discord, and you guys can make your rolls, and we'll knock it out after that. But he would know that they are members of a cult called the Pilgrims of Hate.
Oh, you know what?
HAYT.
You mentioned that sometime too, I think.
Yeah, so they are very clearly linked by their markings and by the fact that they're chasing you, and some of the iconography found in them. They are linked to Marcus Vulpa, the Herod Masked Man, I believe.
That's the one we're after, correct?
Yeah, that's the one we're after.
Yeah. So like as a broad, quick wipe. They are a part of the group that you have been investigating, and they're very clearly been sent to track this guy down because they thought there may have been more remaining, and maybe they followed you, and maybe they followed him. It's not quite certain how they located the White Scholar to begin with, or to end with at this point. But they did, and they were trying to kill him because they knew that he was related to, or they thought that he was related to the Inquisitor.
Interesting.
Right.
So feel free to research the Pilgrims of Hate at your leisure, because that would be something that Septimus or Septimus would be able to tell you about. So without me having to just sit here and expository dump as I just read from a book, feel free to just look up the Pilgrims of Hate, and that'll give you some things about them.
Pilgrims of Hate. Okay.
Yep, spelled HAYT. Because he would know more about it than I do, honestly. And so like I said, we'll go through some of the requisitions just to gear you guys up and do some general acquisition rolls with modifiers and fellowship and all that fun stuff. We'll do that offline, and we'll come back next time, coming to the Fates Wheel, where we will get into some general gambling, skullduggery, and probably some contracts of sort, right?
Yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah.
How about XP for today?
Oh, as always, I'll think about it and then give you more
Okay.
XP than I think you deserve, right?
So 1,000.
That is that is past what I think.
900.
As always, we killed some people. We talked a little bit. Let's call it 100 this session. It was pretty short. We killed 4 guys, 100 XP, easy peasy.
100 XP?
Easy. And
I'll take that.
you know, check a box on your Excel sheet, fill in a skill bucket, and we will be back next time for more exploration and general bad things in the grim darkness of the far future.
All right.
Awesome.
All right.
Everybody, thanks
Thank
for
you,
coming out. Got The Walking Dead next Tuesday and Alien RPG Building Better Worlds coming out. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We'll have them resolved for next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you for GMing.
Yes,
Yeah.
thanks, man. Awesome.
Yep,
That was really
always a lot of
fun.
fun.
Always a great GM. Bye-bye.
Oh, thanks.